Okay, so let us continue our lesson. On Monday, we have learned a little bit about التعارف. This one. Do you still have the notes? Okay, you can refer to this note. التعارف. التعارف. التعارف, we say that it is to get to know each other. So we say ta'aruf. Ta'aruf. So these are the phrases or the sentences that you can use, okay, in order to get to know each other. The first one, okay, we have covered this one on Monday. So this is Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so when normally we will read fast, we will say Assalamu alaikum. Okay, so please take note at the long vowel. Where is the long sound and where is the short sound? Okay, so the long sound is here. Assalamu. You don't say assalam, assalamu. No. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum. Okay, so the meaning of assalamu alaikum is peace be upon you. So the word peace is here. Assalamu. Assalamu alaikum, upon whom is you. Now, okay, so that is the basic greeting. Assalamu alaikum. And of course, when you answer to assalamu alaikum, basically we just use the same phrase, but we reverse the phrase, we reverse the words. So instead of assalamu alaikum, we start with alaikum. We start with alaikum. So we add this one word. We say wa alaikum. Wa alaikum. Wa alaikum. And then the next word is the word assalam again. Assalam. So we say wa alaikum assalam. Okay, wa alaikum assalam. But of course, in Arabic, we don't read word and then we stop and then we read another word. No, we combine the words. Okay, we combine the word that we have. So when we combine the two words, it becomes wa alaikumus salam. Again, I repeat, wa alaikumus salam. Wa alaikumus salam. Okay, so that is how normally we greet people. So wa alaikumus salam, the meaning is similar to assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Okay, so that is number one. And of course, most of the time, assalamu alaikum and wa alaikumus salam is normally used by the Muslims, but it can also be used by everybody. So here, now I would like to introduce another word or another phrase that you can use to greet people. Okay, so it is not here. So I'll just notes. So this is I write it here. Mim, ra, ha, ba, alif. Okay, a very short word. Again, the letter is mim with a fathah, ma, and ra with a sukun, mar, ha with a fathah, ha, and ba with a tanwin. Remember the tanwin, you read it with a known sound, ban. So we say marhaban, marhaban. You can repeat after me on your own. Marhaban, marhaban, marhaban. So marhaban, it can mean many things. It can mean welcome. It can mean hi. It can mean hello. So you can use this as well. So you say marhaban, marhaban, or sometimes they will just say marhaba without the ban sound. Marhaba. You can use that. Okay, marhaba. So basically that is to say hi. Hi or hello, we say marhaba. And when people say marhaba, the answer or the response is similar. So you can also say marhaba. Okay, so marhaba, marhaba. Assalamu alaikum. It is not the same assalamu alaikum, you reverse. You say wa alaikumus salam. Okay, so that is how do we greet people. Okay, next. Okay, next, we have also covered this on Monday. Next is you want to ask, how are you? Okay, so to say how are you, the phrase, okay? Kaifa, kaifa, kaifa. This is a ka, yeah, with a sukun, kai, and fa, kaifa. The next word, haluka, haluka, This is the ha with the long sound. Ha. This is the lam with the lu. So ha lu. And this is the ka with the fatha. Ka. Ha luka. So we read together. We read it. We combine the two words. Kaifa haluka. Kaifa haluka. Kaifa haluka. So kaifa haluka means how are you? This is the meaning of the whole phrase. But if you want to break it down, kaifa is this word, how. So we say kaifa, how. The next word is halu. Halu. This is one word actually. Halu means condition. Hal. And finally the word ka. Ka. Ka means you. You. And this is for male, we say ka. So combined, we say kaifa haluka. Kaifa haluka. Naam. So that is if you want to ask how are you to a male. If you want to ask how are you to a female, so this is how do you say? The same phrase. Actually the same phrase. We say kaifa halu. We just change the last letter or the last word. Instead of kaifa haluka, we change to kaifa haluki. Kaifa haluki. So this ki is for you and female you. So we say kaifa haluki. So again, the phrase is kaifa haluka, kaifa haluki. Kaifa haluka, kaifa haluki. Okay, so this is to say how are you? Kaifa haluka. Yes. Okay, and the next one is how do you respond when people ask you how are you? Okay, of course the general response is you want to say fine, good, I'm fine. So this is how do you say I am good or I am fine. Okay, two words. The first word is ana. This is a, and this is non, na, and with the long vowel. So we say ana, 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 ana. So ana is I. So this is used for both male and also female. We say ana. And the next word is bi khairin. B, this is B, ba, B with a kasra. B, this is the letter kha. Okay, the letter kha, and when it is combined, we only take this part. Kha with the fatha, kha. This is what? This is the letter ya. The letter ya, yeah. And with the sukun, so we combine, we say khair, khair. And the last letter is ra, with a kasra, tanwin, rin, rin. So we say bi khairin, bi khairin, bi khairin. And when we combine, we say ana bi khairin, ana bi khairin. Okay, so that is if you were to read all of the vowels. Okay, but normally when we speak, we will just say ana bi khair, bi khair, bi khair. You don't need to read this bi khairin. You just say ana bi khair. Okay, so ana bi khair is I'm fine. So we break down the word. Ana means I. Bi, okay, so this is actually a word on itself. Bi is in the condition, in, and khair is good. So literally it means I in good. I am in good condition. Okay, so that is ana bi khair. You can use this for both male and also female. So again, if I ask you kaifa haluka, kaifa haluki, so you say ana bi khair. Ana bi khair. I'm fine. Okay, so that is the general answer. And of course, as if you are Muslim, then of course you will always add this. Okay, after ana bi khair, then we will always praise our Lord. So we will say alhamdu lillahi, lillahi. Again, alhamdu lillahi. Or we read it fast, we say alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So we combine the previous answer, we say ana bi khair, alhamdulillah. Or you can reverse the two, you can say alhamdulillah, ana bi khair. Okay, so this is an additional phrase that you can add. Ana bi khair, alhamdulillah. And the meaning of alhamdulillah, alhamdu is praise, praise. Lillah, this is actually two words. So these are two words. The first is li. Li means two. And la, this is the word Allah, to Allah or to God. So praise be to Allah. Okay, so this is an additional words that you can use to answer. Now, okay, so now let us try this. Okay, I'm going to ask you, or you are going to ask your friend. Okay, you ask, you want to do this. For example, we start with what? We start with Abdullah. Okay, we start with Abdullah. So Abdullah will ask the next student here is Haitatib. Haitatib or Milliam, I forgot. Okay, you ask Milliam, you ask her, and then you ask, you say, you start from the beginning. You say, you greet her, Assalamu alaikum. And then the next person will answer, wa alaikumussalam. And then okay, that is number one. Number two, you ask him, how are you? How are you? And the person will answer, good, I'm good. I'm good, I'm fine. Okay, and then the next one is the person who answers that will ask the next person. Okay, so we continue until everybody has spoken. Now, can we do this? Try. Okay, so let us try. Okay, yes. Can we start with Abdullah?
Assalamualaikum.
Yes, next. Milliam?
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, good. Okay, continue, Abdullah.
كيف حالك؟
Kaif again.
كيف حالك؟
Kaifa halu. Okay, good. Or you can, because she is a female, then you can also say Kaifa halu.
Ki.
What is it? Ki, yes. Yes, you say Kaifa halu ki. Of course, if you want to, if you speak fast, you can just say Kaifa halu. Yes, correct. But here we just read the ending. We say Kaifa halu ki.
Okay, كيف حالك؟
Yes. William?
Ana bi khairin, alhamdulillah.
Okay, good. Okay, next one. Okay, Ana bi khair, alhamdulillah. Okay, good. Now, William, you ask the next person. Wang Jiahui. Yes, William.
Assalamualaikum.
Yes, Wang. Wang, are you here? Okay, who wants to answer instead of Wang? Yang Ma, are you?
Yes.
Okay, Wang is here. Okay. Yes, answer Wang.
Yeah.
He said Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay. Next.
Kaifa haluka?
Ana bi khairi.
Ana bi khairin. Okay, good. Kaifa haluka. Yes, Milliam got it correct because Wang is a male, so she say Kaifa haluka. Okay, good. Okay, Wang, next. You ask Mr. Murali. You can say Assalamualaikum.
Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Yes, Mr. Murali, what do you want to respond?
No,
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. That is how are you? Assalamualaikum. Oh, Mr. Murali, no, we cannot hear you. Alaikum salam. Okay, good. Alaikum salam. Okay. Next, Wang.
كيف حالك؟
كيف حالك؟
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. And the next one, Ana
Mikhail.
bi khairin. Yes, good. Bi khairin. Okay. Yes, Mr. Sam. Ask the next person. The next person, Mr. Murali, is having problem with microphone. It's okay. Continue. Ask Said. Yes, Mr. Sam. Ask Said.
Said.
No. You ask our brother Said.
Oh, okay. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Yes, ask him, how are you?
Kaifa haluka?
Oh, good.
Kaifa haluka?
Yes.
Ana bi khairin, alhamdulillah.
Ana bi khair, alhamdulillah. Okay, good. Okay, Said, you ask Yiwan now.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
كيف حالك؟
كيف حالك?
في
كيف حالك? Good.
الحمد لله أنا بخير.
Okay, good. Alhamdulillah, Nabi. Okay, Iwan, ask Yang Ma.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
كيف حالك؟
أنا بخير الحمد لله.
Okay, good. So now Yang ask Abdullah.
Ask who?
Assalamu.
Assalamu alaikum.
Good. Yes, Abdullah.
Which one?
No, Abdullah. Abdullah, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So respond to Yang.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did
Okay, no problem.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
كيف حالك؟
أنا بخير الحمد لله.
Okay, good. All right. So that is basically. So Mr. Murali, okay. Hopefully next class your microphone will be okay. All right. Okay. So that is the first one. Next one. Now we want to ask for name. Okay. So this is how we ask for name. Okay. So we have this word ma, mim with a fathah ma and with a long vowel. So we say ma with a long sound. Ma. And the next word. Okay. The next word. Actually, this is with a kasrah. Okay. Actually, this is with a kasrah. So we read it ismuki. Sorry, this is for female. We start with male. Yes. Okay, we start with male. So we say ma and then ismuki. E, this is alif, with the kasrah, e, and then this is the sin, with the sukun, is, this is a mim, mu, ismu, and this is again the ka, ma ismuka. Okay, so if you read them individually, it will be ma ismuka, ma ismuka. Okay, ma ismuka. But when you combine them, it will be like this. We will just say masmuka. Again, I repeat, instead of saying ma ismuka, we say masmuka. So you join the two words, masmuka. Okay, we skip this part. Okay, so that is the correct way of saying this phrase, masmuka. Again, I repeat, masmuka. So ma is what, ismu means name, and ka is your. So what is your name? So we say masmuka, masmuka, or you can also say masmuk. And if it is for female, okay, as usual, you just change the ka to ki. Okay, so here again the same phrase, we say ma ismu, but now we say ki. Ma ismuki, ma ismuki. Or we join the two words, so we combine the two words, we say mas, we skip this alif. Okay, so we skip this part. We just say masmuki, masmuki. Okay, so masmuka for male, masmuki for female. Now, and to answer this, okay, we say this is alif, ism, is, this is this letter. This is actually the meme. But since it is using a computer, then it looks like this. Okay, but when you write it, okay, it will look like this. Okay, just give it a round, similar to this one. Okay, so ismi means my name. So this part, ism, is this word, the same word. Okay, only the shape looks different, but you can just write similar to this. You write is me. So ismi means my name. So this ya, the ending e is my. So ismi. And then of course you write your name, or you say your name. Ismi Masmuka, ismi Abdullah. Masmuka, ismi Murali. Masmuki, now for female, Masmuki, ismi Yiwan. Masmuki, ismi Miliam. Okay, so that is to say, how are you? Okay. Sorry, what is your name? And my name is Ismi. You can also say Ana. Okay, Okay, just now we say ana bi khair. Use the same word. You say masmuki ana, and then you say your name. Ana Said. Ana Yangma. Right? Masmuka is me or ana. That is masmuka. And then okay, the next one. The next one you want to ask him. Okay, you want to ask him, where are you from? Okay, where are you from? All right, so let us look at the words. Where are you from? Okay, the phrase is this. The phrase is min, aina, anta, anta. Okay, let us look at the word one by one. The first word is min. This is mim with a kasrah. Mi, this is nun, end sound with a sukun. So min. The next word is this is alif. Or hamza, you can call it hamza as well, or you can call it alif. With this fathah, this is the ya, the ya, sukun, and this is the nun, na. Aina, min aina. Min means from, min. Aina means where. So min aina, from where? Where are you from, or where is he from? So you say min aina. And then we say, because you want to say, where are you from? You. So this is the word. To say you, we say anta. This is the nun. This is nun with a sukun, and this is ta. Anta means you. For male, we say anta. So the phrase is min aina anta. Min aina anta. Okay? Or some people, they will reverse. They will say anta min aina. It is also acceptable. So you can say min aina anta or anta min aina. Now for female. For female, it's the same phrase. It is the same phrase, but now we change one word. We still say min aina, but instead of anta means you, we change to anti. So anta is for female, we say you, anta, but for female, anta is for male, and for female you say anti. Min aina anti, min aina anta, min aina anti. Okay, so that is how to say where are you from. Min aina anti. Okay, and the response to where are you from, you want to say I'm from Indonesia, I'm from Malaysia, I'm from Thailand, I'm from whatever country. So you say ana. Again, the word that you have learned just now, ana. Ana means I, right? Ana. So ana, and then you use this word again, from. So you just repeat the word ana min, I am from. Ana min, and then you mention the country. So at the moment, you just use the English word for the country. Okay, I will give you later how do we call the country name in Arabic. Okay, so for example, you want to say ana min Malaysia. So how do the Arab people say Malaysia? So I will give you the word afterwards. All right. So for now, just make yourself familiar with these two question and answer. So again, we do the conversation again. We start from here. We start from masmuka. Okay, so you ask your friend, masmuka or masmuki. Okay, take note whether he is a male or a female. Masmuka or masmuki. And then you ask, he will answer, is me. And then the next question is min aina anta or min aina anti. And then he will answer ana min your country. Okay, all right. So let us try this. Start from here. Masmuka or masmuki. Yes. Now can we start from the bottom? Yes. We start with Yang Ma. You ask Yuan na. Nah.
Okay. Masmuki.
Ismi Iwan.
Yuan.
Min aina anta.
Min aina
Anta.
anti. Anta is for me.
Oh, okay. Anti.
Yes, good. Min aina anti?
أنا من China.
Ana min China. Okay, Ana min China. Okay. Afterward, I will give you what is China in Arabic. Okay, we continue. Iwan, you ask Said.
ما اسمك؟
Mas Muka.
Sorry, just give me a second.
Again, Said. Mas Muka.
Ismi Said.
Ismi Said. Good.
من أين أنت؟
أنا من Bangladesh.
Ana min Bangladesh. Okay, thank you, Said. Okay, now Said ask Mr. Sam.
Okay. ما اسمك؟
أنا من حسين.
No, Mr. Sam. Mas Muka. What is your name?
اسمه سام.
Ismi Sam. Okay, yes.
اسمي سام.
Ismi, Ismi. Yes, my name, Ismi. Okay, good. Next question.
من أين أنت؟
أنا كوالالمبور.
Ana min. You add the word min. Again, Ana min.
أنا من كوالالمبور.
Good. Min is from.
أنا من كوالالمبور.
Yes, that is good. Ana min Kuala Lumpur. Okay, yes. Okay, Mr. Sam, you ask Yahui. Mr. Murali, if your microphone is okay, you let me know. Okay. Mr. Sam, ask Yahui. Wang. You ask him, what is your name?
Ask which question, sir?
What is your name?
اسمك. اسمك.
Mas Muka. Yes.
Ismi Abdullah.
Ismi Abdullah. Okay, next question. Oh, the line is not good.
Sir, correct. اسمك.
Yes, he has answered that. Now the next question. Where are you from?
So is it correct? Me اسمك.
Ma Ismuka. Okay, next question. Where are you from? Min.
ما اسمك.
Okay. The next question. Min aina. Yes, Mr. Sam. Ask him. From where are you from? Okay, the line is not that good. Okay. Min aina anta, Wang Abdullah?
Ana min Al-Sin.
Ana min
من أين أنت؟ من أين
Sin.
أنت؟
Yes. Ana min Asin. Okay, yes. Asin is China. Okay, good. Ana min Asin or Ana min. Okay, now next. Yahweh ask Miriam.
Amelia?
Now, ask her.
Okay. Ma ismuki?
Ana Nuna.
Ana Nuna. So she's using another name. Nuna.
Oh, yeah.
Ana Nuna. Or you can also say Ismi Nuna. Nah, good. Next question.
Min aina anti?
Anti. Good. Min aina anti.
Ana min Thailand, yeah.
Ana min.
Ana min Thailand, yeah.
You don't say Thailand here. You just say Ana min Thailand.
Oh, Ana min Thailand.
Yes, good. Ana min Thailand. Yes. Okay, Miriam, ask Abdullah.
Okay. Mas Muka.
اسمي عبد الله.
Min aina anta?
أنا من اليابان.
Ana min al-Yaban. So what is Yaban, Abdullah? Al-Yaban?
Japan.
So Japan, we say Yaban. Al-Yaban. Okay, good. Abdullah, ask Brother Yang.
ما اسمك؟
Ismi Ayu.
Again, ismi. Again, Yang, we cannot hear you. Ismi.
Ismi Ayub.
Ayub. Ayub. Ayub.
من أين
Min aina. Min aina anta.
Nami
Ana min. Okay, Yang Ana min China. Okay, China. Okay, so I just want to try this because you know the connection, and it seems that the connection is not that good for everybody. So if we have, I don't know how to do this because normally we need to do the conversation. Everybody needs to speak, but it's okay. We'll do whatever that we can do. Okay, so that is up to your name. Okay, or where are you from? Right. Okay, we continue. Next. So remind me in the end of towards the end of the class, I will write the names of your country, each of you. Now, okay, the next word, the next sentence, or the next question is this. You want to ask, who are you? So just now we say we use the phrase mas muka or mas muki. You can also ask a question, who are you? So this is the phrase. You say man anta. Man anta. Man anta. So man means who. Who. Man. So this is mim, ma, and this is non, na. So we combine, we say man, how. Who. Anta, you. Okay. Who, you. Who are you? We say man anta. Man anta. Man anta. Who are you? For female, you just replace the word anta. You just replace the word anta with anti. So the same sentence again, we say man anti, man anti, man anti. So man anta, man who, anta and anti is you. Man anta or man anti, so who are you? Okay, so this is one of the answers that you can say. You can say, oh, I am a student. You want to say I am a student. Okay, so I is the same word that we learned just now. Ana, ana, ana. Okay. So ana, student. Okay, this is the word for students. Okay, the word is ta. This is ta, ta, and with the long sound, with the long vowel. So we say ta, and then the next word is lam, li, ta, li, and the next word is ba, ba, with a tanwin, bun. So we say talibun. Talibun. Ana talibun. Ana talibun. Or you can also skip this last sound, as I have mentioned in the last class. You can always skip this last sound. So you just say ana talib. Ana talib, as if there is no vowel. Ana talib. Ana talib. So talib or talibun means student. I am a student. This is for male. For male student, we say talib. Talib. For female student, we still use the same phrase. We use the same phrase, ana talib, but we add a word, we add a letter to the end of the word talib. So here we say ana talib. So just now, talib, we stop here until this, we stop until this, talib. And since this is for female, you need to add this letter. Okay, the ta. Okay, in one of the lesson, I said this is a special ta, not the normal ta. This special ta is normally in the end of the word. So this ta, it has two sounds. The first sound is the T sound, and the second sound is the H sound. So how do you read this? If you read with this symbol, so you will give it a T sound. So we say talibatun, the T sound. Okay, this is if you read with this. You say talibatun. But if you want to skip this sound, or you do not want to read this symbol, so you will change the T sound to a H sound. So now it becomes talibah. talibah, talibah. So it is up to you. You can say talibatun or you can say talibah. But normally during speaking, we will choose the second one. We say talibah, talibah. So ana talibah. Previously for male, we say ana talib. To change it to female, you add sound in the end. Talibah. Okay. So again, we repeat. The question says, man anta, or man anti, and the answer is ana, and then you mention who are you. So for this example, we say I am a student, ana talib. For male, we say talib, ana talib. For female, we say ana talibah, ana talibah. Okay, so that is ana talib, ana talibah. If you have any question, please ask. Please interrupt me and ask question. Okay, that is ana talib. If, for example, you are a teacher, and then you want to say, I am a teacher. I am a teacher. The same phrase. We say ana, but you replace the word talib to another word. So this is now another word to say a teacher. So this is the word. This is alif, a, with dhamma. We say u. This is the sin. This is part of the sin. Sin with a sukun. S sound. So us. This is the ta with the fatha, ta, and with the long sound. Usta. And the last sound is the z, the zal, with a tanween dhamma. Zun. Ustadun. Okay. Ustadun means a teacher, a male teacher. So you say ana ustazun. Or you can also skip this last sound, the last tanwin. You just say ustaz, ana ustaz. So ana ustaz, I am a teacher, ana ustaz. For female teacher, again, similar to what we did to the word talib, we add talibah, the sound in the end. Similarly, we add the sound in the end. So from ustaz, it becomes ustazah. So it is just by adding you change from male word to a female word. Talib, talibah. Ustaz, ustazah. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Ana, the same word, ana, ustaz. Until here, it is the ustaz, teacher. But now, since we want to change it to mu'annas, again, you add this ta. So ta, this is actually the same ta. The same ta with the previous one, talibah. The difference is that this is connected to the previous letter, connected to the ba. This is not connected. Why? Because the letter zal cannot be connected to any letter after it. So that is why they look different. But in fact, they are the same letter. Okay? So the same letter. The ta, the special ta. The special ta, as I mentioned just now. The T or the H. So here, if you want to read with this, you will say ustazatun. If you want to skip this sound, you say ustazah. Okay, so you have these two words, ana talib, ana talibah, or ana ustaz, ana ustazah. Okay, now, so let us try this. Okay, we try this from ana, who are you? Man anta. Okay, man anta, and then you say ana talib. Man anti for female, ana talibah. Okay. Or if you are a teacher, then you say ana ustaz or ana ustazah. Okay, this is the next one. Any question you want to ask? All right, okay. Next one. Now you want to ask, how old are you? Okay, so this is the question. How old are you? So actually you have two ways of saying it, but we focus on this one first. Okay, so here we say this is the meme, and then with the fathah ma, here is the long sound. So ma, and then the next word, this is the ain. This is the letter ain. Oh, This is the letter mim with the sukun. So This is the ra with a dhamma. Ru. Umru. And this is the kaf. Ka. Ma umruka. Ma umruka. So ma umruka, literally it means, ma means what? Umru is age. Umru. Ka, your. So what is your age? Ma umruka. This is for male because you have this ka. Okay. For female, I believe you know now what to do. Umruka is for male. If I want to ask a female, how do I say? Umru. You change the last one. From ka, we change to ki. So we say ma umruki. Okay, for example, I ask Iwan, ma umruki. Okay, I ask Murali, ma umruka. Okay, that is the first way of asking how old are you. Ma. Some people they instead of saying ma umruka, they say kam. This word kaf and mim. Ka and mim. Kam. So they say kam umruka. So kam is to say how many. So how many your age? Kam umruka. Okay, so you can use either one. Ma umruka, or you can say kam umruka. So similarly for female, we change the ka to ki. So we say kam umruki. Okay, so these are the two phrases for how old are you. Ma umruka, ma umruki, kam umruka, kam umruki. Okay, now, and to answer the question, how old are you? This is how do you answer. First, you want to say umri. This is ain again. This is the same word as in umruka just now. Umruka, your age. Now you want to say my age. So until this ra, this is age. Umri. And then with this long ya, the ya, this ya, if you see this ya in the end, this is how people say my. Just like the word is me. Just like the word is me earlier, we had the word is me. You see this ya? This is my. Okay, so is me. My isim, my name. So similarly, the word umri, my age. Okay, so this is my age, umri. Okay, that is number one, umri. And then you want to mention your age. Okay, you want to mention your age. Okay, so of course we have yet to learn about numbers. So I will take your age, your individual age, and then I will give you the words. So how do you say, oh, I am 20, 22, 23, 40, 55, and so on. So I will respond to everybody after this. So you PM me your age, and then I will give you the word, and I will read it aloud. Okay? So that is how to answer this. For example, okay, kam umruka, you ask me, ma umruka. So I will say, umri, okay, what is my age this year? Okay, umri sittatun wa arba'un. Sittatun wa arba'un means 46. 46 or 47? Yes, 46. Naam. Sittatun wa arba'un. Okay, so please everybody, you send me any number. If you do not want to disclose your true age, just give me any number. I will respond to you. Okay, because you want to use that. Okay, in the when we do the presentation, when I ask you the question in the oral quiz, you want to use that. Okay, as your in your answer. Umri. And then you mention umri, then this is the number, and then you say this, aman. Okay, am means year. So it's like to say my age is how many year? Okay, I am 46 years old. Okay, like that. Nah. So umri, so please PM me your number. Nah. Okay, so that is for the last one, umruka and umruki. All right. So now let me ask you a question. Okay, let me do the role. I ask you if, because I'm
Ustaz,
yes, yes,
I
Said.
just had a question. For the numbers, can we just say it in English? Because I don't know the Arabic numbers.
That is why I said to you, you PM me your a number and then I will read it to you. I will send.
Okay.
Yes. So you cannot say, don't use the English number. Omri 26 Aman. No. I will give you the number. Of course, we don't have the time to learn from 1 to 100. So just give me any number. I will read it for you. And I will write down. How do you write that? Okay, Said? Now, okay. All right. Okay. Next one. Okay. Here we have some countries. Okay. Just now, when we ask you min aina anta, so you mentioned some countries. Okay. So let us go through some of the countries here and how do the Arabs call these countries? Okay. The first country. Okay, how do you read this? This is Malaysia. Malaysia. But in Arabic, Malaysia is called this. This is mim, ma, with the fathah, ma, with the long vowel, ma. This is the lam with the kasrah, li, mali. And with this long vowel, so mali. This is the zai, with the kasrah, zi, malizi. And this is the ya, with the fathah, ya, and with the long sound, ya. So we say Malaysia. Okay, you can repeat after me on your own. Malaysia. Okay, so we don't say Malaysia anymore. We change to Malaysia. So if I ask you, min aina anta, and you want to say, I am from Malaysia, ana min Malaysia. Okay, that is the first one, Malaysia. Now, so of course, country name can be used for both male and female. There is no male and female country. It is always Malaysia. The second country, this is how to say China. Okay, so to say China, we have this. This is A, and this is the letter Lam, but you don't have any symbol. So if you have Alif and Lam, and you don't have any symbol here, you skip this Lam sound. So you don't say Al. No, we don't say Al. We skip this Lam sound. So we will have a letter. We will have a lesson later. How do you read this part? Okay. So as for now, you skip this Lam. You just go to the next letter, which is the letter Sad. The letter Sad. Sa. And with a kasrah, Si. So this is Shadda. It is to combine the one with the previous one. As-si. As if you have two Sad sound. As-si. And then here you have this ya. This is the long vowel. Si. Make it longer. As-si. And the last sound is the nun sound. The n. So we just join asin. N sound. Asin. So asin means China. So when you combine with the previous word, we say min asin. You want to say I am from Sin. Okay, I am from Sin. So this is how you say it. Okay, let me write this down. For example, you want to say I am from China. We say ana. Just now we use the word min, right? We say min. So you can say ana min asin. Ana min asin. That is if you read them individually. Ana min asin. But for this word asin, normally when we have min, we don't say min asin. We join these two words. We combine these two words. So how does it will become ana minasin. Okay, so this is how do you join the two words. So for those who are from Sin, you don't say ana min asin, you combine. We say ana minasin. Okay, ana minasin. Right, so that is if you use the word Sin or China. Naam. Now we go to the next word. The next word is, or the next country is, this is for Nuna. Thailand. Nuna said earlier, she said Thailandia. No need to say that Thailandia. You just say Thailand. So it is the same as in English. So, but this is how you write it. Ya, the ya, Thai, la, long sound, Thai, the noun and the dal. So Thailand. So Thailand. So they still use the same word. This is just how you write it. Okay. So Ana mean Thailand. Ana mean Thailand. Naam. The next word, this is for Syed. Syed, you are from Bangladesh. So in Arabic, they also call the same word, Bangladesh. So this is how you write it. Okay. So take note. Ba, the ba, and then the noun with sukun ban. Here they use this rain. Ban ra, la, ban gala, dish is similar. Bangladesh, but you can just say Bangladesh.
I thought just with the letters of mud, how much should we actually extend it? For example, there's a kasra and then there's right? So how much should we stretch it?
That is if you read the Quran, Saeed.
I'm just generally asking. Is
Yes.
it similar with the Quran and the normal language? Is it the same theory? Right?
Okay. Thank you very much. Actually, it is the same. It is the same. But of course, if you read the Quran, of course, when you extend, yes, thank you. When you have this mad, the long sound in the Quran, we call it the extend. You extend the sound, right? Of course, when you read the Quran, you have sometimes you read with two. We call it two haraka. Or sometimes you read it with five haraka. That is if you read the Quran. But for the Arabic word, no need to do that. As long as you are able to differentiate the long and the short sound and the long sound, we are fine with that. Okay, so no need to say Ana min Bangladesh. No need. Just Ana min Bangladesh, enough. So when people hear for country name, we don't have any problem, because even though you read it with long or short sound, people will still understand. But for other words, if you read the long sound with the short sound, then people might have difficulties understanding you. But how long is it? It is not a problem. All right, Saeed?
Okay, Ustaz. Yeah.
It's not a problem. But if you read the Quran, of course, you have to observe that. Whether it is 2 harakat or 5 harakat, you have to observe that. Yes, thank you very much for that question. Okay. This is the country. So do we have Japan? Yes, Abdullah. Abdullah said earlier, Ana min al-Yaban. Okay, so this is how you write the word Japan. For the word Japan, we have the word al, similar to the word to the country Asin, China. If you notice, if you look at these countries, okay, only Asin, only China has this al in the beginning. Al. So this alif and lam is a special word in Arabic. It's a special word. It is to say the. And for some countries, they use this al for some of the countries and not for the others. So it depends. So not necessarily you have to add al or you have to remove al. It depends on the country. So for China, yes, you need to have this asin. Similarly for the word Japan, you need to say al as well. So here we say al and then yaban. Al-Yaban. Al-Yaban. Okay, ya with a long sound, ya, and ba again with also another long sound, and the nun, Yaban. But you need to have al. So since you have al, when you combine with min just now, you want to say I am from, Ana min al-Yaban. Actually, you should read word by word. We say min al-Yaban. That is if you were to read word by word. Ana min al-Yaban. But as what we have seen in Ana minasin just now, we don't read min al. No, we combine this. You combine this. So instead of min al-Yaban, you convert or you change to minal yaban. Minal yaban. Okay, so that is how do you say minal yaban. For China, minasin. Okay. Any question for Al Yaban? Abdullah, you want to say anything?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Did I miss any country? Sam, just now you said Kuala Lumpur. Okay, Kuala Lumpur. Sam says Ana min Kuala Lumpur. Okay, this is how you write. Yes, Kuala Lumpur. This is how you write Kuala Lumpur. Okay, Sam, take note. This is the kaf. First letter is the kaf. Second letter is the waw. Ku, kuwa, kuwa, kuwa. Since this is not an Arabic name, then we just write it. As long as it sounds Kuala Lumpur, then that is fine. So this is Kuala, Kuala. Kaf, kuwala, Kuala. And the next word is Lumpur. Okay, for this word, it contains the sound, the P sound, the pa, Kuala Lumpur. The Arabs, they are not able to pronounce P sound very well. Okay, so instead of saying Kuala Lumpur, they will change to Kuala Lumpur, ba, B sound. Okay, Kuala Lumpur. So they will write Lumpur, ba, wow, ra. Kuala Lumpur. Or sometimes they say Kuala Lumpur, sometimes they say Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur. So this is how the Arabs say Kuala Lumpur, Kuala Lumpur. We treat the word as one word, Kuala Lumpur. Okay, we treat it as one word, Kuala Lumpur. Okay, so you say Ana min Kuala Lumpur. Now, Mr. Murali, where are you from? You just write in the chat. Okay, we will wait for Mr. Murali.
Sir, just one question. Huh?
Yes.
But I just wondering how come like you said Kuala Lumpur they changed to Kuala Lumpur.
Again?
Lumpur, like B, the sound. I mean, you said just now Kuala Lumpur, but they changed the sound to Kuala Lumpur.
Okay.
Lumpur.
Okay, Kuala Lumpur. Yes. Why? Because if you ask your Arab friend, they have difficulty pronouncing the letter P. Okay, this is applied. Because why? Because in Arabic language we don't have the P sound. So since they do not have the P sound, we have this difficulty. So how do you deal with difficulties? Sometimes people avoid it, right? People avoid the difficulties. They take us an easier way. So for them, they take an easier way. Instead of learning how to pronounce this P sound, they take a nearer sound. So the nearest sound to the P for them is the B. You get me?
Okay, sir. Then, okay, understood. But then, how about a country like China? They changed the whole thing. They changed it.
They changed again. China.
Yeah.
They changed
So
the name
China,
of.
they call it. Yeah.
They call it Sin. Yeah. Maybe I don't know. Maybe this is because previously they had also difficulty saying Sin China, so they changed to Sin. So this is I don't know. This has got to do with history. For China, they have just like Japan. Why do they change to Japan? I don't know. I don't know why. So because all Arabs Japan, they say Japan. So we just take it as it is. And for Kuala Lumpur, they have difficulty saying ba, so they change to Kuala Lumpur. That is why when they say Pepsi, they say Pepsi instead of Pepsi. Yes. Okay, Mr. Murali is from Ampang. Okay, Ampang, Hulu Langat. Near to my town, Hulu Langat. Ampang. Okay, Ampang, you can write this. Ampang. Alif, A, Mim, Am. And again, since you have the P sound, P, so we don't have P letter in Arabic. So we change to a nearer sound, which is the ba again. Just like Kuala Lumpur, you change to Ampang. Yes, ba, good. Ambang, that is one. Amba. And number two is, they don't have this ng sound, ang, ampang. They don't have that sound. So what they do, they change. Again, they replace it with the nearest sound. So the nearest sound to them is non and jim. So they say ambang, ambang, ambanj, ambanj. That is how the Arab will say ampang, ambanj. That is for them. But for us, of course, we can just say ampang, you say ana min ampang, done. Just like Kuala Lumpur just now, ana min Kuala Lumpur, not a problem. But when it comes to writing, yes, we have to write it this way, Kuala Lumpur and also ambang. Okay, now, yes. So these are the states. All right. And done with the countries. Do we have Indonesia? No, we don't have Indonesia, and so on. Okay. And finally, these are some of the numbers. Some of the numbers that you can use to say I am 20 years old, 17 years old. This is based on my previous students. So my previous students, they are 17, 18, 19, 20. So I give you these words. So as I said, you give me your number. Okay, I will write it down and I will read it out for you. Okay, so we don't have to go through this. All right. Yes, anything you want to ask? This is today's lesson. So please practice, even though you have difficulties, okay, connect it with your friend, but it's okay. You can just contact any of your friends and record your voice, Assalamualaikum, and then you practice with him, because we don't have enough time in the class to do this practice. So I hope that everybody can practice on their own. Okay? All right. Any other questions? Okay, thank you, Said. Yes. Okay. So if there's no question, so we'll meet again next week, and yes, we will meet again next week. All right. So we conclude today's lesson with tasbih kafara and surah al-asr. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, thank you everybody. Don't forget to send me your number. I will give you right away. All right. See you again next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Afwan. Waalaikumsalam.